KRON-TV, Channel 4, San Francisco.
Mark Hoffman, Celeste Wallace, David Hirelko. One of these three champions could win a prize package valued at over $50,000. It's the Tournament of Champions on America's biggest bargain sale, where someone will win fortune in cash prizes, including this Porsche 944 and $25,000 in cash. In total, over $50,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Hi there, old friends, our champions over there, and welcome to the Sale of the Century Tournament of Champions. Looking forward to these next couple of weeks. We've invited back 18 top money winners. They're going to play off in this manner. Today, you've just met 3 of them. We'll get acquainted with them again in just a moment. And then there'll be 3 more tomorrow, 3 the next day, and the winners of each of those 3 days then meet in a semifinal on Thursday. We'll do that again until we get 2 finalists, and someone is going to emerge with a brand new car, $25,000 in cash. There's $10,000 in cash guaranteed for winning the semifinals. In total, one of these fine champions is going to walk away with over $60,000 in cash and prizes. It should be exciting as we welcome back some old friends. Talking about old friends, some of us, all of you. Looking forward to the Tournament of Champions?
Oh, am I ever. Am I ever.
Who did you bring for us?
Great players here from Long Beach, California. Here's Mark Hoffman.
Hi, Mark.
From Santa Ana, California, here's Celeste Wallace.
Celeste.
And from Waldorf, Maryland, here's David Hirelko.
Hello again, David. And we'll see you later with some intriguing bargains, Trevor. Let's get reacquainted with these fine players. And, Mark, since last you were here, you got a career boost, somebody told me?
Yes, I have, Jim. When I was here the last time, I had indicated I wanted to switch my specialty in law, and since then, I've gotten some contacts from all around the country regarding entertainment law.
Well, terrific. Nice to have you back, and you come back to us with $61,657 in cash and prizes. Not too bad at all.
Thank you, Jim.
Celeste, what's happened to you since last we saw you?
Well, thanks to Sale of the Century, I can now run my errands instead of wearing jeans and a sweatshirt. I can wear a mink coat and a diamond ring.
I think you can with $41,443 in cash and prizes. Yes, indeed. And David, how about you? What's happened since last we saw you?
Oh, Jim, the show really changed my life. I've got 3 sweet little girls, and now their college educations are squared away, and then it was off to London for a second honeymoon with the wife.
Oh, that's terrific. $97,654 worth is David. 3 good players. Nice to have you back. Good luck. One of you goes into the semifinals, and of course, by winning today, you'll also get a crack up there at the winner's board. Get the hands ready. Good luck. The Tournament of Champions gets started with this. He went north for the Klondike Gold Rush of 1897 and struck literary riches with his novel, The Call. David.
Jack London?
The Call of the Wild. I was going to say Jack London is right. We started with 20. You got another 5 going to 25. What name is given to the protective tax placed on goods that one nation imports from another? Mark.
Import tax.
No, got to check with our judge.
Import duty.
No, I'm sorry. It is a customs duty, or tariff is a specific term, and we cannot accept that, Mark. Sorry about that. You lose 5 down to 15. A federal judge approved a $180 million settlement in a suit brought by Vietnam vets over health damages blamed on what, Mark?
Napalm, Agent Orange.
On what herbicide, Agent Orange, is that specifically? You're back up to 20. You are right. 3 horses harnessed abreast pull this Russian carriage. David.
A troika.
Troika is right. David with a toughie goes up to 30. This word means perfect in Paris, but to us, Celeste.
Parfait.
It is a frozen flavored custard containing whipped cream and syrup, and Celeste deserves some. Yeah. He goes to 25. Parfait it is. Well, you can see the kind of questions for these fine champions, and they are equal to the task. Now, how do they go about the buying business, David? You've got a $5 lead. You know, as you're in the lead, you can buy this.
David, today we're selling Whisper Soft Mills luxurious super satin bedding designed for comfort and elegance. For a new dimension and sleep experience, cover your bed with super satin furnished by Whisper Soft Mills. This beautiful ensemble is normally priced at $450. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Just $5, David. You've got a $5 lead. Remember, all you have to do is win to get into the semifinals. Celeste is sitting there shaking her head. Yes, David, yes, 5.
Jim, if you've seen the weather reports back east, it is ghastly cold, and I wear night shirts and a nightcap.
What?
And
But
to enjoy this, I'd have to take off the night shirt, to really feel the sadness. I've gotten really used to that
To
now.
buy, I'll make this work. To buy some music to take off the nightshirt by. Da-da-da-da-da. I'll give you $200 in cash with it. Now we'll buy. Enjoy that. You'll send us films of taking off the nightshirt, right, David? He's confident. We take $5 off your score. You've got a $650 bargain. And Celeste and David in a tie. Mark trails by 5. In what southwestern state did Italian-born architect and urban planner Paolo Soleri... Mark?
That's New Mexico.
No, he chose to locate his experimental city. Arco Sante was in Arizona. Quick buzzer cost Mark goes to 15. Our grieving nation watched in horror as alleged assassin Lee Harvey Oswald was shot. Mark?
By Jack Ruby.
You got it, and you got that $5 right back. Mark is bouncing around, but staying close. Three-time Pulitzer Prize winner Thornton Wilder chose Grover's Corners, New Hampshire. Celeste?
Our town?
For the classic play, Our Town is Right. Celeste goes into the lead. Yes. All these players are good. And the difference, and of course, in a good game could be the fame game. We're playing for a pick of that board as we look for a famous person. I was born in Greece about 469 B.C., and I'm one of the most admired figures in history. I became a philosopher and teacher who felt that evil and wrong actions arise from ignorance. Mark?
I'm going to go with Plato.
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, no dollar value. We're playing for a pick of the board. I will clear the board and continue for Celeste and David. In fact, I said no man knowingly does evil. I wrote nothing of my own. Celeste?
Socrates?
Socrates is who it is, yeah. Mark took a chance on the other one. It was Socrates, and Celeste takes a chance on the pick of that board.
Number 2?
And behind number 2, we have a mantel clock. Michael C. Fina's 1810 Americana mantel clock with Westminster quarter-hour striking movement in a genuine walnut hand-rubbed case furnished by the Michael C. Fina Company.
Just think. For winning the semifinals in the Tournament of Champions, you get $10,000 in cash. You win the tournament, you get $25,000 in cash and an over $25,000 car. You know how thrilled Celeste was over that mantel clock. We'll be back right after this.
It's the quick, thick liquid ball cleaner, Swish. It's the clean, green liquid ball cleaner, Swish.
Swish's thick green liquid clings to the bowl, clings to the rim, and it cleans as it cleans. It deep cleans, it fights rust, it kills germs, and nicest of all, Swish releases a fresh-cut fragrance.
It's the quick, thick liquid ball cleaner, Swish. It's the clean, green liquid ball cleaner, Swish.
It cleans as it cleans. We asked Virginia Reed if she thought her denture cleanser could clean away cherry stain.
Probably would.
What about a stain of cherry and coffee?
Probably it would not.
Or a triple stain of cherry, coffee, and tobacco?
I don't think it would.
Then watch Extra Strength Efferdent's powerful Blue Action formula work on a triple stain of cherry, coffee, and tobacco.
It cleaned beautifully. In between each tooth, I'm going to switch to Efferdent.
Efferdent is now accepted by the American Dental Association. Efferdent removes even stubborn stains between teeth.
If you live in Los Angeles or are planning to visit the L.A. area and you'd like to become a contestant on Save of the Century, call area code 213-557-3555. And now back to Jim Perry and Save of the Century.
And with the Tournament of Champions taking up the next couple of weeks, after 2 weeks, we'll be looking for you down here as a contestant, sitting right over there, where Celeste is in the lead at $30, David at $25, Mark at $20. This question for 5. The atmosphere's ability to trap heat from the sun is known as, David?
The greenhouse effect.
That's the effect I'm looking for, the greenhouse. David ties Celeste at 30. His symphonic suite, Scheherazade, is considered one of the most... David?
Rimsky-Korsakov?
Nicholas Rimsky-Korsakov is right. David goes into the lead with a toughie, yes? Celebrated Russian composer. In Greek, the word means beautiful penmanship. What do we call this art of fine handwriting? David?
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy is exactly right, and David gets a couple in a row and a $10 lead. Matter of fact, some ancient civilizations considered calligraphy more important than painting. It's interesting. His clever tactics earned what German general the nickname the Desert Fox? David?
Field Marshal Rommel.
Oh, yes, the military man. Better get that one right. Yeah, that's who it is, Rommel. David goes to 45. Well, David, now you've got a $15 lead. You bought with a $5 lead. Can we sell you now?
David, here's a cool addition to your kitchen. Admiral's Ultra Freeze Freezer. It's an automatic defrost freezer. It freezes food fast and it stores food and even makes ice cream. It's furnished by Admiral. And it's normally priced at $790. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Very nice. Did you win anything like that before, David?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. But you've never seen a house with kids that eat like mine.
I can imagine. I'll tell you what, if you bought this, I borrowed this rubber chicken from Johnny Carson, and we'll cook that for you, or we'll freeze it for you, as the case may be.
The whole thing just gives me the shivers, I tell you that. I'm really hungry.
For that pun alone, David, $790, cost you $10. You have a $15 lead. Your lead would be cut to $5. You liked it when I threw in $200 before.
You're a mean man.
I'll do it again. $200 in cash, $790 freezer. For $10, you'd still have the lead. Going once, going twice, and going to the right. He's got confidence. Well, sales surprise goes with it. Where is it?
Cold cash.
Go cold cash.
Cold cash.
With that pun, let's not give it to him. No.
Warm cash.
I gave you 200 in addition, thank you. Summer is also throwing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 more in cash. Hang on to that for David. $790 freezer and $1,000 in total in cash. But his lead has been cut to $5. He's confident. That's all he needs is that slim lead. Back with this. The flag of which of our northern states shows the Big Dipper and the North Star? David.
Alaska?
Alaska's right. He gets $5 of the $10 late tax. The call for 10,000 American farm experts to help end Africa's famine is the biggest recruiting drive in the 24-year history of this U.S. government overseas. David?
The Peace Corps?
That's the program. You are right. It is the Peace Corps. David back to 45, and again, that $15 lead. According to the John McCrae poem, in what fields do the poppies blow between, David?
In Flanders Fields.
Between the crosses, row on row, Flanders Field is exactly what it is. David, it's the $50 mark. Yeah. During the time of the Byzantine Empire, what was the name of the present city of David?
Constantinople. Yes.
See, I said Con. You're right. Constantinople it is. Istanbul, Constantinople. David, Mark and Celeste better get going. He's pulled in over $25 lead. In Shakespeare's Macbeth, while the fire burned, what bubbled? Celeste?
Toil and trouble.
More information, please. Oh, what bubbled specifically was, you had the phrase, but not what bubbled. The cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Well, I'm never going to make it to Broadway with that one. She loses $5, and we'll be right back.
As a little girl, calcium was important for growing bones. Through your teens, calcium helped make bones strong. As a woman, bones still need calcium to stay healthy. If you don't drink enough milk, a prime source is gone. Add Caltrate to your diet. Caltrate, with nature's purest, most concentrated form of calcium. More pure calcium per tablet than a half quart of milk without the calories. Caltrate and Caltrate plus vitamin D. Calcium for healthy bones.
His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Standing on receiving lines takes its toll and it takes time. Gentlemen, goodbye. But you could take a different view, 'cause you might meet a prince or two. Gentlemen, goodbye.
Walking, running, standing on your feet for hours, we're Hanes Alive, the beautiful sheer support.
And when that prince is someone who really wants to be with you.
Gentlemen prefer Hanes in eye-catching fashion colors, too.
Oh, what a cold.
Sally, you should try Dristan Ultra with the most potent cold relief formula you can buy. 2 tablets of Dristan Ultra give you as much as 2 Sudafed, plus 1 chlortrimeton, plus 2 whole cough lozenges, plus 2 extra-strength Tylenol.
All this is in Dristan Ultra? I'll try it. Feeling great, Professor. That Dristan Ultra really is strong.
Dristan Ultra with the most potent cold relief formula you can buy.
All this is in Dristan Ultra.
Think sensible, think Kotex. Think new, think thin. Think sensible, think Kotex.
From Kotex, new tins.
Now Kotex makes a thin maxi pad. It's thin, sure, and has the protection you expect from a Kotex product. What's more, it costs less than other national brands.
Think sensible, think Kotex. Think new, think thin.
The new Thin Maxi from Kotex. Trusted protection, sensibly priced.
Back to the Tournament of Champions. David Hirolko's done some buying and still has the lead. David at 55, Celeste at 25, Mark at 20. And back to the famed game where we've added a $15 money card. A famous person. I am an explorer, born in Italy in 1454. David.
Christopher Columbus.
Incorrect. There's a break for Mark and Celeste as David is out of the rest of the question. Again, he stays at 55. The fans of Mark and Celeste start applauding, and we'll clear the board and continue for Mark and Celeste. Born in 1454, I spent my early years in banking, and when I moved to Spain, I outfitted ships for long voyages. Celeste.
Magellan.
Incorrect. Mark has the rest of the question all to himself, so please, as it becomes more obvious, don't shout out any answers. I would have to throw it out. I outfitted ships for long voyages. I later claimed that I myself made 4 voyages to the New World and sighted a vast continent. A German mapmaker believed my claim to have been the first European to reach the New World and suggested the land be named after me. It was and still is, but most people believe Columbus discovered America. I am Americo
Vespucci.
Vespucci, that's who it is. Mark can take advantage of it, and now can he take advantage of it up on the board?
Jim, I'd like number 1.
And behind number 1, we have Mystery Money, or pick again.
Well, Mark, you are trailing right now by $35. I don't know if you can make that up or not. You might need a money card. However, Mystery Money, we don't know what's there. What's your decision?
I'd like to try again. Let me have number 7, Jim.
And behind number 7, we have $400, or pick again.
Now we know how much money you would be passing on.
I'm going to go with the very first number I chose, which was number 5.
And behind number 5, we have $5.
Finds a money card. Didn't find a big money card, but he finds a money card. We'll add that to his score. He ties Celeste for second place at 25. That 10 and 15 stay up there. We'll add a $25 money card later. All 3 players back in with us. The 4 sacred books of what religion are called the Vedas? Mark.
That would be Buddhism.
No, Hinduism. Hinduism, we would accept Brahmanism. Hindu or Hinduism, and you lose 5, taking a backward step. Sorry about that. What bird was poet Percy Shelley addressing when he wrote the words, "Hail to thee, blithe spirit"? David.
Sparrow.
Nope. It was worth giving it a try, but somebody laughed. You know what it is? Skylark. Skylark to a skylark, yes, and you lose 5 on that, David. We'll give your 5 to someone out there in the audience. What ancient empire was founded by Cyrus the Great and later ruled by Darius the Great? David?
Persia.
Persian. The Persian Empire, you're right. He gets that $5 right back. Yeah. Well, David, again, you've stretched out your lead. Your lead is $30 over Celeste, $35 over Mark. How about this?
David, get into the swim of things in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We'll fly you and a guest via Western Airlines wide-body jet from Los Angeles to Puerto Vallarta. You can count on warm hospitality and friendly service in flight, furnished by Western Airlines. Then you'll have a week's stay at the Posada Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta. White beaches and pools amidst 25 acres of beautiful gardens. Continental dining, entertainment and dancing, furnished by Posada Vallarta. This fabulous trip is normally priced at $1,540, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $15.
$1,540 trip for $15. You would still have a $15 lead, and again, I'll give you $200 in cash to go with it, and we say going once, going twice, and no sale.
My wife would look so good in that blue swimsuit, but do you really imagine seeing me and what he's wearing?
Gee, I'm glad he didn't buy that trip. We'll be right back. Down the wire we go.
Hey, guys, watch out for Timmy's leg.
Driving a bus isn't the easiest thing in the world. Fill it with 30 active kids, and you've got to work to stay calm. That's why Sanka is the only coffee that works for me. I enjoy it. And most important, Sanka doesn't have all that caffeine that could make me frazzled. That way, I know I'm doing the best job I can, getting my precious cargo home.
The coffee that lets you be your best. Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee.
I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. And when many adults get a cough, they play doctor at home. They treat their cough with the same medicine they originally bought for their children. They need one of the adult formulas from Vicks for the coughs adults get with the strength adults need. Formula 44 for coughs, 44D for coughs with congestion, and now Formula 44M for coughs with congestion and a raw, irritated throat. The adult formulas. You can't buy anything more effective.
The adult formulas from Vicks, of course. The secret of this mysterious drop of oil of Olay is that it's similar to the natural fluids your skin had so much of when it was younger. As your ages, it loses those vital fluids, disturbing nature's delicate balance. Oil of Olay penetrates quickly to revive the radiant look your skin had when it was younger. Discover the secret of Oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too.
The agony, the ecstasy, the agony, the ecstasy, the agony of winter, the ecstasy of Flintstones. It's a very popular vitamin this time of year. That's why Flintstones with Extra C has as much vitamin Z as 4 whole oranges, plus 9 other essential vitamins kids need in their diet. For all the agony of winter, give them the Extra C of Flintstones. We're building bodies that last a lifetime.
David at 55, Celeste at 25, Mark at 20, and back with this question. What's the 3-letter name of the mythical bird that carried Sinbad to the valley? David?
The Rock?
To the Valley of Diamonds. Rock is exactly what it is, R-O-C. David goes to 60. In 1934, he announced what he thought were elements lying beyond uranium, not realizing he had split the atom. Celeste?
Einstein?
What?
Einstein?
No, name this Nobel Prize-winning Italian physicist Enrico Fermi. Fermi, I think you would have had it except for the quick buzzer and it cost you 5. Name the country which flies a flag that is simply a field of green with no stars, stripes, or features of any kind, and whose current leader is Muammar Gaddafi. Mark?
That's Libya.
Libya is exactly what it is, and Mark goes into second place. Now then, with the lead David has, Mark and Celeste, you might need that big $25 money card that's added on the board. We're looking for a famous person. I am an American social worker and humanitarian, born in Illinois in 1860. I studied medicine, but was forced to give it up due to my own health. I shared the 1931 Nobel Peace Prize with Nicholas Murray Butler. I created a settlement house in Chicago and advocated the first 8-hour working law for women, a child labor law, and housing reform. I became an ardent pacifist and fought to give women the vote. Celeste.
Susan B. Anthony?
Incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, for Mark and David, I'll continue as we clear the board. I founded Hull House in Chicago. I am Jane Addams. Jane Addams. A tough last fame game, and no one wanted to take a chance on it, so we don't get up to that board. Where were those other money cards, Summer?
Behind the 9 and the 6 and the 3.
I mention that because our friends at home, I know, play along, and they've got their choices, and now we're going to find out who goes into the semifinals as we finish up with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. David at 60, Celeste at 20, Mark at 25. All 3 players start the speed round now. By what one-word title do we know the head of state of Vatican City? Mark, right. What ancient civilization was home to the philosopher Aristotle? David?
Greece.
Right. Give me the name of the 1985 Super Bowl champions. Mark?
San Francisco 49ers.
Right. On March 6, 1836, what San Antonio mission fell to Mexican forces? Mark?
The Alamo.
Right. Name the great American woman with whom teacher Anne Sullivan worked miracles. Celeste?
Helen Keller.
Right. Over what empire did the insane Caligula rule? Mark?
Rome.
Right. Which American president wanted to build a new frontier? David?
John F. Kennedy.
Right. What is the only work of Shakespeare to win a Best Picture Oscar? David?
Romeo and Juliet.
Wrong. Mathematically speaking, what is the cube root of 27? Celeste?
3.
Right. Name the Irish author whose last novel was Finnegan's Wake. Mark?
James Joyce.
Right. What political party did Benito Mussolini lead? Mark?
Fascists.
Right. In 1958, what republic was created by the Union of Egypt and Syria? Mark? Time. Time is up, and David is the winner and goes into the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. Back with David in just a moment. First of all, the Union of Egypt and Syria formed the United Arab Republic, and the only work of Shakespeare to win the Best Picture Oscar, Sir Laurence Olivier starred in the picture version of Hamlet. Hamlet it was. We have to say goodbye to a couple of fine, fine players. Mark didn't pick up anything with us today, but some lovely parting gifts for being part of the tournament, and you're leaving us in addition, not bad, $61,657 overall. Thank you for coming back. Celeste, you've added that mantle clock. We were teasing about it, but it is a beautiful $425 clock. We add that to your total, and that gets you very nearly $42,000 in cash and prizes. Thank you for coming back. But it is David Hiroko who joins me up at the winner's board. Come on, David. Congratulations. And up here at the winner's board, David, you could win this. It's a beautiful piano. Then there's a trip to New York. Many other wonderful things up here on the winner's board. You know how we do it. You make a match, that prize is yours. So, David, start picking.
First daughter is 9. It's got to be number 9, please.
Number 9. And that's $3,000.
Oh, wow.
Love to find a match for that.
And second daughter is now 7, so number 7.
Number 7 and living room suite.
Third daughter is 3.
Number 3, going with the daughters. Piano.
Wife is off the board. Can't say her. Oh, Lord. Let's pick 13 for my dog. He's 13.
Number 13 looking for a match. Beautiful trip.
And my birthday's 14. Let's do 14.
Number 14, do we have a match? Jet ski, still no match.
I'm running out of ideas. 4th of July, number 4.
Number 4 with 4,000 in cash.
11th of February.
Number 11, you got the piano. Beautiful piano. Jerry will tell you all about it. There it is.
You sound great on the old 88 with the Chickering console. Exceptional craftsmanship, beauty, and tone. The Golden Primavera console furnished by Chickering & Sons. And this prize is worth $2,750.
There it is. The piano is yours. Take a good look at it. We'll wrap things up for the first day of the Tournament of Champions right after this.
Tickets and popcorn.
Show and Tell Phono Viewer is packing them in because your kids can show their favorites on this big, bright screen or switch to a wall for home movie size.
New show coming, folks.
The rugged tone arm has a retracting stylus, so records are protected and kids can adjust volume and focus. The Show and Tell Phono Viewer from Child Guidance, now with a $10 rebate for you and more than 75 Show and Tell programs for your kids.
If your kids use this, you know what they're getting? 80% table sugar. Now, here's what they could be getting instead. Swiss Miss sugar-free chocolate milk maker. It makes incredibly good chocolate milk. Oh, why is the can so small? Because there's no table sugar in it. Swiss Miss sugar-free chocolate milk maker. Good taste, combined with good sense. Try Swiss Miss sugar-free chocolate milk maker.
We're Beatrice.
Back again with David Hiroko. Our congratulations. You'll be back with us on Thursday for the first of our semifinal rounds. The winner of this tournament gets this beautiful automobile. It is a beautiful Porsche 944. It is lovely. And in addition, gets this.
A cash jackpot of $25,000.
There's a lot at stake in the Tournament of Champions, and 3 more fine players with us tomorrow for the Tournament of Champions on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Our studio audience is under contestants will receive Diet Shasta, now with a great taste of NutraSweet and more flavors to make you say, I want to pop Diet Shasta. And Bright gives a brilliant shine without buildup, so bring your no-wet floor out of the dark and turn on a bright shine. Plus 4 gallons of super scrubbable two-test Easy Care latex flat wall and trim finish, good for both walls and woodwork, sold only by True Value hardware stores. And Carol Shelby's Original Texas Chili and Cornbread. Good eating, it's in a bag. Carol Shelby's Original Texas Chili and Cornbread. Plus Success, the boil and bag rice, cooks in 10 minutes. No measuring, no mess, perfect every time. Once you switch to Success, nothing else will do. And Sunny Delight Florida Citrus Punch brand contains a delicious blend of 3 different juices, orange, tangerine, and lime. Nothing delights you like Sunny Delight. Jim Perry's Wardrobe, furnished by Botany 500. Summer Bartholomew's Wardrobe, furnished by Barbara Incorporated. All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a red strand.